Hey guys, Anthony 4x4 Adventures. Just thought I'd do a video and run through some of the trips we've done this year. We've got a big map of Australia there on the wall. Got a few other maps next to it on the right. We've got a few of the waterways maps and got Fraser Island map and whatever. But the main one we need is the Australia map. And I thought, what's the best way to do this? I could go back to the first ones and then, so I thought, we'll work our way backwards. So the most recent, we're talking sort of bigger trips. We may mention a few of the other ones, but let's say the most recent bigger trip we did, a lot of people probably watched a number of different videos, all that footage, and are curious to see exactly which way you went. I think some of those questions came up, so I'll answer those questions as I think of them. Just, I'm not looking at questions, but as they come up. So obviously I'm going to get in there with a whiteboard marker. We started off down here, Melbourne. Okay, where do we go? That's a good question. Okay, so we headed up. What highway did we head up? I actually can't fully remember exactly what. I'd really have to think about that. I suppose it's the part that doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Up one of these highways here, up through here somewhere. We did definitely go through Mildura. So no, did we? No, we didn't. Let me think. See, no, we did. We definitely did, because we went up through here to Broken Hill. That was day one. That was day one. This is looking like there's going to be another lockdown, and we got shafted last year, so this year let's get out here well ahead of the game. So that's what we did. That was day one, and we're watching what was happening on the media, and we're a bit concerned that we're even going to get stopped from entering any other states, anywhere else for that matter. So what we did, it was a bit of a marathon. So one night at Broken Hill, then the next day, was it, or whatever, we went up this highway here, past Packsaddle, quick stop there. We went up past Milparinka. This is Tibooburra up here. We kept going. We went up. We're getting out through the gate. Okay, we went up via Nakundra. That's Nakundra Hotel. Then we went across to Thargomindah. That was our second night. So there you go. That's one way to get into Queensland with 2 days driving. Okay, some awesome scenery, awesome driving, awesome roads. It was travelling. That's not sort of stopping to look at everything. We'll go through some other trips where we've sort of been there, done that, and this map could get a bit messy by the end of it, and that's why it's a whiteboard marker, and let's see if it wipes off at the end. So the next day, if I remember correctly, I'm just trying to sneak in there to have a look where we went. We went from there, we went... I really have to think here, don't we? I know we did go up to Quilpie. We did. I'm just having trouble with the light seen on the map. Yeah, and then we went across here, up here. That was our next night. Hang on, let me just have a look. Windora, yes, Windora was our next night. Absolutely. I'm not reading off any. I'm looking at the map, right? This is testing my memory, and I'm trying not to get my head in the way. And I've got some reflection off the skylights, and I can't actually read the map, so I just have to sneak in every now and then. Windora, I reckon the next night then was, we travelled from Windora across here to Bedourie. Bedourie rings a bell. I'm sure we stayed at Bedourie. Or did we or not? We may not have. You know what? This is why you got to do videos. You guys that watch the videos, you can probably tell me where I went wrong. This is definitely the route. One thing for sure, it's not really that sure. Well, we might not have stopped there. We might have gone through there. We definitely stayed. I reckon we stayed at Boulia. Right, we stayed at Boulia. Yeah, we did. We stayed at the caravan park there, absolutely. We went to the pub for dinner. Let me think, what can I tell you about that? Was good or bad? I can't remember, but I'll probably hopefully mention it in the video, because I'll tell you what, I just can't remember all the details. I remember the pub, walked up across the bridge, other side of the road. I don't remember anything bad. Your typical, what are you going to get out there, right? So not bad, not good. Not that that matters. Then where do we head from there? We went up. I really need to get my face right up here to see. Anyway, we went up here. We went over this side into Mount Isa, and then across here, Cloncurry. All right. So Cloncurry, we stayed at the caravan park there. It was pretty cool actually. We got a cabin. Got some nice modern cabins there. All this is mainly, there's things to see out here, don't get me wrong, but for us this was mainly travelling. We just wanted to get up to where the weather's warmer. When you're in Melbourne in winter, or Tassie, or even South Australia for that matter, any of these southern states, June, July, August, you just want to be out of here, right? So that's the plan. Okay, then from Cloncurry, we went up the highway through Normanton and into Corumba. Spent a little bit of time at Corumba, and you'll see the videos at Corumba. So that was, I suppose, you know, however many days. That feels like it was about a week anyway. But up at Corumba a few days, and then we said, okay, back down around here, down through here, and up. Where do we go? Oh, get me some light on the circle. Let's turn this light on. Let's see what happens, right? Let's see how this works out, if it's good or bad. It's not too bright, but hopefully it's enough to give me an idea so I can see what's going on. Yeah, up here through Burketown. I can't read the places. Look, I know this is where we went. This is the route anyway. We stayed here, Hell's Gate. That's where we stayed. Was that one day? From there to there, I reckon that was one day, but I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure that was one day, yeah. Not bad. We actually, nice camp. Okay, so Hell's Gate, I would have said in the video. Nice green grass here at the back for camping. Couple of bathrooms. I think there's one a bit older, one a bit better. They've got some cabins along the front that weren't bad either. Motel room type, cabin type things, you know what I mean? I wouldn't take it's a four-wheel drive road. It's a dirt road, but we saw people in like RAV4s and stuff. I wouldn't do that. The risk you're going to get a puncher and not have enough flats and you're on your own and they're just ill-equipped. Don't do that. In my opinion, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't even want to be there on my own. I wouldn't take the family in a RAV4 across there. I wouldn't do it on my own. I want some solid all-terrain tyres. Like a Prado with all-terrains would be fine, right? And some equipment in case plan B, plan C, right? In dry, good conditions sort of thing. Okay, from there we went, where'd we go? We went up here, where'd we go? Up here. Where do we go? Yeah, we come down here. And we had lunch. I think lunch might have been here, so that might have been bang to lunch, and then down here, and then I reckon you're in 130 zone, and bada bing along here to there, all right? Which, if I remember correctly, that's Daily Waters. I'm telling you, I'm struggling to read the map. I really need to get my head right up here. It's even too high for me to read. I hope you're liking the look of the back of my head. I'm assuming it's in the picture. I can't really see what's going on. So Daily Waters, okay. Go and check out the pub, whatever. For us, we wanted to get into WA. At this point of time, our permits were all good. We could get a permit and everything to get into WA, but things were about to change, I believe, with all the restrictions and whatever. So it was literally, I've got to tell you, we stayed on the border. That was one day, and the next day got us into Kununurra. So we crossed the NT in 2 days, right? So one day from there to there. So what we did, we came down. Hang on, let me get this right before I say. Yeah, we did, yep. We came down about 50 Ks, hang a righty, and you come across through here, Top Springs. That part of the road, actually really good. It's a couple 100 Ks across there. It's really good. I think the road going up's pretty good as well. And this road through here is always a bit unknown. I got a contact in Timber Creek up there, and he says, yeah, we just graded the road. Sometimes he says, sometimes he didn't. You just don't know what condition it's in. So I can tell you, we stopped here for morning tea. There's nothing there. It was all shut up. Anyway, through here wasn't too bad, and it got worse as you went. And we got out to the Timber Creek end. And the road for the look, we saw a few people going the other way, and they said, "Oh, mate, it's terrible." And I got through it. I don't know if it's because of that awesome Dobinson's monotube adjustable suspension or whatever it is, but I went, "Yeah, that was crap." But mate, I don't have any problem. Probably because I'm not towing and everything's solid and secure. To me, it was a pretty comfortable run, if you know what I mean. If you had a caravan, you would just be smashing it to pieces. Okay, so I wouldn't even tow a camper through there. I wouldn't even take a 6x4 box trailer, right, empty, like whatever. The vehicles are solid, the engineering's solid, the trailers, I can tell you, I don't care what brand of trailer, what you think you got, how good you think it is. There's plenty of trailers and caravans on the side of the road on tow trucks everywhere. So it's just a matter of luck, to be quite honest. Anyway, so out we came there. That was, we had a quick lunch stop. It was about 1 p.m. So to give you an idea, booting it through there, we would have left early, first light, taking it easy at the start, watching out for roos and getting it up a bit, as we get along. And then we're out here. This is probably 1:30 along the highway checkpoint and into. No, we didn't go to Kununurra. We went to Lake Argol. So this is the route anyway. Lake Argol. Whatever, a couple of days or so there, whatever it was. From Lake Argol,
Kununurra, had a bit of a look around. So from here we went out to Wyndham. There's another back road through there. We had a bit of a check out there. We went to the, what was the name of the falls out there somewhere? You know the ones anyway. It's in the videos. Watch the videos. If you haven't seen them, go back and watch the videos. I think it's even in a playlist called the Kimberleys, right? So all this trip, there wasn't much to show along. This is in other videos showing you areas around here. This is travelling, and then from there it sort of started to show you, and what I'm about to go through here is more of the show you around type thing. So when we moved on from Kununurra, right, we came down along onto the Gibb, wherever, I can't even see the places, right, but you know, Equestro, it's about there somewhere near the start. It's only about 50 k's. I'm talking around about numbers. It's about an hour or so from bloody Kununurra, a bit longer if you're towing a caravan. So what we did, we stocked up again at Kununurra. We went out there. I think we stayed out there quite a few. What did we stay there? About 5 nights or 6 nights or something like that. Anyway, spent some time out there, and you do a bit of running around, and then before we head across the Gibb, we go back to Kununurra on the last day and restock, because that's your last main sort of shopping centre. Then we went on this trip. We went across, started to head across the Gibb. The first stop, we didn't bother stopping at any. There's a few places along here, not much. You know, Home Valley was shut. Allen Bray, look, it's not that exciting. It's all right. You know, there's better places to go in my opinion. Or I missed something. You can let me in the comments what I missed. Anyway, so we went straight from Pitsrow across here, up the intersection here, and then hung a left up to Mitchell Falls, somewhere like that anyway. I promise I can't see the map that well. I'm taking a bit of a guess, right? So this is where we went. We went up there. We didn't go to Mitchell Falls in a day, actually. I should be clear. We stopped at, you know, back here, King Edward River Camp. We've camped at Mitchell Falls Camp before as well, but King Edward River, we camped there. What did we do there? A couple of nights or so, I can't remember. And of course we went into Mitchell Falls and stuff like that. And it's an awesome drive in and out. So yeah, I mean, you sort of leave early. The problem you got is that is a really rough road, so don't take your trailers along there. I would personally, I wouldn't even take a trailer, you know, up this road. I wouldn't even do it. Look, for me, I wouldn't even take it across the Gibb. But if you went across the Gibb, then I wouldn't take it up there. And if you went to there, then I wouldn't say that, you know, this is level 1 stupidity, level 2 stupidity, level 3 stupidity. Hey, and if you did it and you got lucky, good on you. Each to their own. I'm just saying what I would do and the way I see it, using my mechanical background and also traveling, touring, that sort of thing, and seeing all the problems we see with trailers over the last 3 decades, at least, probably a bit longer, including trailers on black roads is bad enough. Some of the blacktop roads smash trailers to pieces. So take it up here for punishment if you will, but you're just going to, even if you make it, you're going to damage your goods. Anyway, back down here, back down along here somewhere's Manning. We stop at Manning Gorge for a couple of nights, hang around the river, go up to the gorge. We come down, I don't know, I can't even see the map. Where's the map? I can't even see where I'm going. Anyway, we come back down. Where else did we go? You know, there's a few other water holes. I can't remember where we stopped. Better check the videos. I'm more showing you the route. We went into Bell Gorge, Silent Grove, that sort of thing. You know, come past here. You can stop in and have a look at Winjana there. That's just in there. There's this road goes through here. It's not too bad, but we didn't go that way, so we'll rub that out. Oh, look, that works. See, it is a whiteboard marker. Let me get my little rubber. I haven't got a rubber. I've got a rag. I'm like the school teacher with a whiteboard marker. But, you know how they, use their finger? Well, I'm not doing that. I've got a rag. Okay, so past there, then out to Derby for a bit of a clean-up, right? Because you're off all the dust and dirt and you're sick of sucking dust, especially at Equestro. That place is a dust hole. Awesome spot. Just send me there when there's nobody there, you know. It almost puts you off travelling. It's that bad. Maybe we need to do odds and evens, or I don't know how we do it where we just get less people in there. There's no way to really do it, is there? We need more places, I suppose. And there's plenty of those. We'll get to that. Derby, what do we do there? Not a lot. What do we do? Yeah, whatever anyway. You know, you can have a look around, you know, Google it. It's in videos, okay? And then we come back down here, around here, and across the Broome. And on this trip, we went up the Cape Leveque Road a little bit. We didn't go a long way and did a little bit of exploring into some of these side areas here. Checked out some beaches, some backtracks and that. Obviously, if you're in Broome, you may as well go up. The road's sealed now anyway. You can go all the way up here to Cape Leveque, but they probably won't let you on the beach because apparently that's the way it's gone. Anyway, when you're done there, head back down out of there. We headed across around here Pitsrow Crossing. Did we stop at Fitzroy Crossing? Yeah, we did. We stopped at Fitzroy. Everyone says don't stop. It's so scary. Well, it's not really scary, but look, you need to lock your stuff up and you need to be tough. Okay. Basically, people that do get cars stolen, people, they'll get carjacked. If you go on your own or whatever and you're a bit pansy about it, and they want to be a bit more aggressive than you, then they might take whatever you've got. So you need to be pretty firm, and everybody needs to stick together, travel in groups, that sort of thing is the best option. Otherwise, don't stop. There's probably a good option. When we were there, the day we arrived, the night before, someone had their car stolen that night. So, but is it stolen if you leave the keys sitting on the kitchen sink of the camper or something like that? I don't know whether that's stolen. Now, normally you should be able to do that when you're camping, if you're in the Victorian high country, or I don't know, if I'm at home, I've got, with the dogs and security and everything, I can sort of leave things unlocked, whatever, nothing goes anywhere. Don't mess with me. Anyway, the point is, that doesn't happen there. If you go there, you need to lock it up. You need to make it a little bit harder for them. If the opportunity's there, they'll take it. Lock everything up, anything valuable, put it away, including hiding your car keys. And some people say, put it under your pillow, but they might be looking under your pillow, and if you're a deep sleeper, that ain't gonna help. So hide your keys somewhere that you don't even know where they are. So if you get woken up in the middle of the night, that you don't actually crack and go, oh yeah, take them. It's probably better you don't know where they are. Anyway, I just looked at the video. We're already up to 16 minutes. So this is going to be the Kimberly trip video, and we'll do some separate videos on some other routes of the other videos we put up, so you know where we went, because I thought this might help anyway. So out of Fitzroy Crossing, bada bing, you're down around here, and of course we only go to the best places. When you've been there, done that, you only go back to the best places. Somewhere up here, I can't even find it. Where's the bungles? I don't know. Damn, Anyway, this is the Tanami, right? We didn't go down there this time. Okay. Somewhere up here. Can't even see. It's about here somewhere anyway. There you go. About there somewhere, we'll say. Into the bungles. Okay, I'll give you a little bit of information about that. It's probably about an hour in, an hour out. There's a caravan park, to leave your caravan and that near the start. Whatever. There might even be another one out on the highway. I can't remember. Is there another one? There's some camping out there anyway. Anyway, check out the bungles. You can allow, as long as if you like walking, you can allow plenty of time in there. You can probably keep yourself busy for a week. Then you back out. We went back up the highway here, back to Kununurra to restock, because, of course, we went across here. This is a restock at Derby end, and then, of course, you're right at Broome, and then you leave Broome, you're stocked up. You come through here, there's nothing really to stock up, and then into the bungles, and by the time you get here, you're running dry again, and you want to get, food and whatever. Anyway, from there, it was like, okay, slowly, time to start heading home, but just to be different, we head across this same road here, and then when we get to here, instead of cutting through the shortcut, because that is a bit of a shortcut through there, it can be a scenic long shortcut, or a long cut, whatever you want to call it. We continue up along here to Catherine. You can go a place up there, but for us, we come back down here, somewhere Mataranka. Where's Mataranka? Anyway, wherever it is, up here somewhere on the right. So we stopped in there. I think I've gone too far. It's probably up here somewhere or something like that. So stop in there if you like. You can camp there, or you can at least stop past on the way. And then which way do we go? So we're heading down here. And of course, yes, all these restrictions and things. All these restrictions. So as simple as it would have been to drive straight down this highway home through a state with no COVID, right? No COVID. Well, they had one case or something, maybe, up here, and we've been like miles away. And because we went into this state, because you've been in this state, even though you could have done it in a day or 2 days, South Australia wouldn't let you in. So instead of coming this way, straight down, we had to go crazy again, didn't we? So what we did is we turned here, because we could get permits into NT and Queensland and New South Wales. So they forced us to go through a state that was getting at the time 40 or 50 cases a day. They forced us to go through there, right? Because they wouldn't let us to go the easy way that was safe. They made us go that way. Anyway, it's not about that. So across here we went, right? Across here. And that's where, if you watch my videos, and I showed some fuel economy that was about 17 litres per 100 k's, that was travelling along that road at, at a genuine 130 an hour consistently, right? And it chews fuel. It's simple as that. When you're loaded and travelling at that speed, it chews fuel. I'm not saying that it's good or bad. There's nothing wrong with the vehicle. It's just what you're going to get with that vehicle and that engine. Anyway, we continue on down back to Mount Isa again. out past Cloncurry again, back down here. Now where do we stop? I'll tell you where we stopped actually. We stopped at Longreach, right? So Longreach, I better take a step back here. So we did in a day, because people want to know where we got to in a day. So from Kununurra up here, we actually got to Daily Waters in a day, okay, with a stop in at Mataranka. And then we came down here and we got to here in a day. That was easy. We were there at 3 o'clock in the afternoon because we left first light here. You could even get to Mount Isa if you wanted to. Then we left there, we went Cloncurry. I reckon we went to Longreach in a day. You know, Qantas, Longreach. And then I think I need to sort of get over the other side a bit, don't I? Let me see if I can get in here. The head won't be in the way around this side. Let's just stick it in the way anyway. And then we went across here, Barcaldine, Blackall, and then down. Where did we go down to? Yep, Charlotteville. Now where do we stop? What was our next stop after there? Tell you what, it was Cunnamulla, right? So here we go, right? So we went to there. That's right on. Well, it's not right on. You can see the borders there. It's the last town above the border, and the rules were, you know, they didn't want you to stop in New South Wales. And I went, that's a piece of cake, mate. I drive from Brisbane or the Sunshine Coast to Melbourne in a day, so I can do. That's nothing, mate. Piece of cake, right? So that's what we did. We stayed there. We left there at first light, and then we came down. Give you a little tip here. So we came down. We went around Burke one way or the other. Somewhere, did we go to Cobar? Yeah, we went to Cobar. And then somewhere along the way, instead of continuing down here, we actually cut. Did we cut across this one? This is the interesting part, right? Did we go to Balranald? No. Did we go to Hay? I think so. And to Neeloquin, I think so. So somewhere down here, I'm not sure where. I reckon we must have come down here. I don't know what town it was, to be honest, but I took some backway shortcut. I should know because where are we? Ivanhoe. Where's Wilcannia? Here's Wilcannia. There's Ivanhoe. Maybe we did cut down this road here from Cobar instead of that way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did that. So let's get that rubber again. So I don't even know where I went. I'd make a video and I don't even know where I went. I reckon we might have went down this road. I don't know if we went, to be honest, I don't know if we went down there, then to there, or, but somewhere, it could have been this road. From Hillston it could have been, right? Be careful of the shoe slipping on the floor there. I'm doing the splits a little bit, trying to stay low out of the way. What do we got there? Anyway, we found this backway shortcut. It was really awesome, and to be honest, I think we came down around here, something like this, and you know what? We went home in a day. So that was our trip. That was the Kimberly run. There's a picture for you on the map. We probably need to go and make a bit of adjustment there. Sorry about that. See, I should have made a bit of adjustment early, shouldn't I? But I hope you get the picture. Literally, get the picture. Get it? That is one trip. That was 13,000 kilometres, 7 weeks. So that's a bada bing, bada boom. I hope that helped you put pieces of the puzzle together with our touring channel. A bit of a long one, but that's what it takes to get the information out there. Bada bing. If you liked it, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the bell on. That's our Kimberly trip. You can check it in playlists, and we'll have another few of these videos coming soon to show you some of the other routes we did on some other trips in case you're interested in doing them yourselves. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.